here, we want it to be a little oasis, a little time away from the daily grind.
Hera Skin and Wellness hopes to make their clients feel as good as the goddess in their namesake.
I think we can all agree that, you know, everyone has a busy day-to-day, has stressors in their life. I think it's really important to be able to pamper yourself a little bit, take a moment, take a deep breath, calm your nervous system, and do something that's really going to be healing to you in some way.
They offer a line of beauty and wellness services, but one by far has become their most sought after.
I think we had the same reaction that everyone does. We saw the videos and we saw the images, and it looked heavenly. We wanted to do it ourselves, and that's usually when we know that it's something that we want to have here.
The Japanese head spa treatment has been flooding feeds on social media, and for a good reason. Hera ordered the essential equipment straight from the source, taking 3 months to arrive from Japan.
And then after that, trying to get someone to do the service and build out a whole service itself and really do trial and error of what works well, what doesn't work well. It was quite a long period of time to be able to get that done.
That person is Marilyn Miner. She's a massage therapist by trade and says that is what sets her apart.
Taking my time, we're really trying to focus on creating a tranquil environment here.
Marilyn's design of the service focuses on the client and the best way to get them what they need.
So before I start every session, I like to just meet the person where they're at. I like to say something to the client about this service is about whatever you're needing for today, whether that's falling asleep or talking or meditating or snoring or laughing or crying. That's what we are here for today. So we're just gonna look here.
It starts out with an in-depth look at your scalp so she can customize the treatment for each client's needs. Using the scalp analyzer, she can see the buildup of product on each hair follicle and your scalp's health.
This here is really typical of just a normal amount of buildup that happens. This is my opportunity in a well-lit space to sort of ask Taylor if she has any skin conditions or anything I need to be aware of before starting the treatment.
Then she'll lead you into the massage room, which she has thoughtfully crafted.
The music, the aromatherapy, the lighting, everything that's in our control is designed to induce a deeply relaxing state.
While on the table, the clients will have a deep clarifying treatment to wash their hair and scalp using different sensory tools to keep you in that deep state. During the service, as the golden arch spigot flows, the clients will get a 15-minute arm and foot massage with a facial. After the 90-minute service, she says that clients walk away feeling refreshed.
You're just not worried about all the things that you came in with. You know, you've had a moment to hit the reset button.
Just down the road at Restore Hyper Wellness,
we provide a variety of different therapies to help people do more for as long as they are able to do it.
From infrared saunas to red light therapy, they have your wellness in mind. But there are two things they say that set them apart from other wellness centers. One is their mild hyperbaric oxygen therapy.
It's not just getting that oxygen, it's getting oxygen at pressure.
It surrounds yourself in 90% pure oxygen.
At that point, it allows the oxygen to go even through the skin.
The other is their full body cryotherapy.
So what this does is it's cold, causes your body to go into a fight or flight.
Standing in a frigid 161 degrees below zero for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, your blood flow heads straight to your core.
So what we'll do is have you put on the socks, the mittens, the hat or headband to protect your ears, and the mask to buffer that cold air.
Okay.
Slippers. And then as far as the wraps and the robes are concerned, it's whatever you feel comfortable.
I'm ready. Before heading in, there's a safety check and a run-through of the rules. Then your temperature is taken.
So 84.
84.
So we're looking for that to drop about 30 degrees, okay?
30 degrees.
30 degrees, yes.
That's a lot of... The Arctic cold bringing your body into a constriction, and as it warms up, it can relieve things deep down.
Okay, I'm good?
Yep.
Once you're ready, you'll enter the pre-chamber. Someone will be waiting outside the entire time.
You can hear me in there if I need anything.
Inside, you can derobe if you wish. The more skin making contact with that Arctic air, the better. You also can have a dance party. After your time is up, you'll have another temperature check.
That was very different than I expected.
45.
45! How long will it take to boost back up to that 84?
Oh, within about 30 minutes.
If you're within that 30 to 40 degree drop, like I was, you'll be done for the day. If not, you can head in for another session.
It's crazy because I didn't know what to expect. It really is like a super cold day, but at first it's not bad.
It's the last 30 seconds.
It's the end of it where I'm like, oh wait, this is really cold.
They say the benefits will stay with you the longer you do it.